Turn to my right now and see a man with 17 NBA seasons under his belt, a former world champion, once a champion, always a champion, NBA champion, two-time NBA all-defensive first-team player, NBA defensive player of the year, et cetera, et cetera. And I'm a New Yorker, so it's always great to see someone from St. John sitting to my right. Good to see Metta, world peace. How are you, sir?
Everything's good, man. It's good to be back.
Yeah, you were here with Michael Rappaport when you were here last time.
Yeah, it was fun. You know, Mike is great energy, and
yes,
and he's still. I see him on Twitter, and I seen him at the Big Three, and just like full of energy. He's just a great guy.
So were you at the Big Three in Staples when they came through?
I watched the Big Three, but I didn't go.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to go. I was in school and doing a couple other things, so I didn't get a chance to really participate in the Big Three.
What do you mean you're in school, for those who may not know?
I'm in UCLA for digital analytics right now, so I went back to get my master's and everything. And it's taking time, but I was in school for the summer, so I didn't get a chance to do a lot of things.
So somebody who is on campus at Westwood,
yeah,
just looking across the campus,
yeah,
can see Ron Artest. Do you have like a knapsack? Do you have like a book bag?
I have a book bag and my laptop, and I just it was fun. It was great.
Just strolling through.
Yeah, I was after the season, I was talking to Magic, and Magic was telling me he wasn't going to bring me back, and I didn't want to retire, but I'm like, okay, what am I going to do if this is it? Mm-hmm. And then I woke up the next morning and I called UCLA up, and I applied for 2 classes: social media, digital analytics. Then I also took a business analytics class in Concordia, Irvine.
Okay.
And it was just something that I was interested in, so I said, you know what, let me keep going and see if I really like it. And it was fun when I attended class.
Has Steve Alford reached out to you to see if you have any eligibility left?
I don't have any. I mean,
nothing.
Maybe I try out.
Okay.
Play with Cody Riley.
Okay. Okay. And so what do you do with digital analytics? I don't know, what is that?
It's interesting. So it involves everything, marketing. And when I was in St. John's, I was a math major. Okay. First major was architecture. Then I dropped that major. Then I majored in art. Dropped that major. Then I majored in math. But then by that time, I didn't care about school at that time. I'm like, I'm going to the NBA in a couple months. So I stopped going to class.
You stopped going to class?
Yeah, why do I need to go to class? I'm going to the NBA in a couple months. So, and then, when I look back at it, I wish I would have not done that. I wish I would have took it serious because I did get my degree later. I got my degree, but now I like school, and I wish I would have kind of paid attention more. But now I'm back at it now.
Okay. So are you done, you think, playing basketball?
I'm not done. This year I want to play. If they don't have me this year, I'm not going to press it that much,
Who's they? The NBA in general? Or?
NBA teams. But next year I would like to come back, absolutely. I would like to finish out next year. So I'm not that stressed about this year or, I'm not that anxious about this year. I'm ready to play this year, or ready to contribute. But if not, next year is the year I really want to, get on the team and hopefully, you never know, get the second ring, or just, get on the team and just finish out 20 years.
Metta world peace here on the Rich Eisen Show. So were you hoping that the Lakers would bring you back?
Well, not the Lakers. Well, the Lakers is always an option because I had so many good times here. But my exit meeting Magic informed me that it would probably be it was my last year as a Laker, as a player. Mm-hmm. They offered me to come back in some capacity, maybe coaching or development or something, whatever. And so as a Laker, that's over. But, maybe there's some other teams out there potentially,
okay,
where I can, be a part of this organization.
In the meantime, what do you think of what is happening with the Lakers?
I mean, I'm excited. I bought 2 tickets. I didn't really want to ask for the tickets because I want to go to the first game. I really want to enjoy it, So if I'm not playing or if I'm not coaching, I got my 2 tickets, but I want to go to the game and enjoy it. I play with Brandon, play with Julius, play with JC, and I want to see the Ball brothers. I want to see Zuma, the new young boy. So I'm excited about the season.
Okay. Now, did I miss? Is there another Ball on the team? You said Ball brothers.
Or no, the Ball boy.
Oh, okay.
I called him the Ball boy.
Oh, okay.
He's not actually a Ball boy, but
Well, I mean, he is.
He's a boy.
Well.
Young man.
We're going to test to see if how the Huggies are on right now, and if they're going to drop fast. I mean, you already saw during the draft. I mean, you're taking classes in social media. Okay, Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid were having their fun watching LeVar Ball during the draft talk, and they basically said, let's wipe the floor with this kid, essentially, when he gets into the league.
Yeah, he's going to have a lot of competition out there. People. You want to have something to strive for, and LeVar gave a lot of people in the NBA a reason to, kind of target his son.
So do you think that will happen? For sure.
I mean, as far as
what would you do? Like, what would you do as a 17-year veteran in this league?
I would take it personal. I always take it personal. Even last year when LeVar, when their dad said, "Okay, my son's coming to the Lakers," I took it personal because the guys on that team was my teammates. So I told the guys, when you hear things like that, you have to take it personal as a player. If somebody says something, they're coming to take your spot, you have to say something back. And nobody really said anything back in the media. But if that was me in my prime, I would have been like, LeVar, your son is not coming here. He ain't getting my spot. He's going to be on the bench. Like, it's competition. It's all good competition. So as a competitive player, I'll take it extremely, extremely personal. But I'm not that type of player. I'm not that type of person, Wes. Those are years gone.
Those are the past.
It's the past.
So that would be Ron Artest would have said that?
I mean, Metta World Peace would have said it, but at this point, I'm having fun with the game. I'm like, my career is almost over. I'm still competitive. I work out hard, but I'm having fun with the game now. I'm having a great time. So I don't think like that like I used to.
Are you surprised Kyrie asked out of Cleveland?
Well, I don't even know the whole story. I just know Kyrie was gone. Isaiah's in Cleveland. Kyrie's in Boston. I don't know what happened. I saw things on social media and all type of rumors, and I was surprised. I think Kyrie needs LeBron, but he's a good player. He's a good player. It's going to be interesting to see like if he can take this team to the championship.
Mm-hmm. Do you think LeBron winds up here in this town?
I don't know. I mean, LeBron. Everybody's saying LeBron. They're saying Paul George. They're saying I think I heard Jimmy Butler. Then I heard a couple other people. And LeBron lives here. He has a house here. So it's possible, but I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Metta World Peace here on the Rich Eisen Show. Tracy McGrady's getting inducted in the Hall of Fame this weekend. You played a couple years with him. What's your recollection of playing with him? I
mean, Tracy was a great player. I wish he would have played longer. But he was a great player. When he was at his prime, him and Kobe, they had that one year where they were neck and neck and comparisons to Michael Jordan. Tracy McGrady was, really, really good, but his body just gave out on him way too early. He couldn't sustain it. But a Hall of Famer, he deserves it. He brought a lot to the league, and he's still doing a lot of great things. Good character.
Who's the best player you ever played with?
The best player I ever played with?
Yeah.
Kobe.
Number 8?
Definitely Kobe. Kobe just different, works hard, and he focuses on the fundamentals. I would come to the gym sometimes at around 8. He'll be in his car leaving, getting to the gym at about 5, working on his jab steps, head fakes, making sure everything's perfect. And that's Kobe.
If Kobe was on the team last year and LeVar Ball said his kid was coming, he would have said something about it, right?
Well, I don't think so because, obviously it wasn't coming for Kobe's spot. He's a point guard. Now, if he was saying, my son is coming in Kobe's prime, if he said, my son's coming for Kobe's spot, Kobe absolutely would have said something. I missed that part about the competition that we used to have back in the days. I was speaking to LiAngelo, actually, and I complimented him on how his father gives so much confidence. He's at UCLA playing ball, and it's not enough people like LeVar. I wish I was in my prime. I would have been going right back at him on Twitter when I see him face to face, when I see his sons when I was playing, and that's just competition. And I don't see enough people like competing, so it is a breath of fresh air to see the Ball brothers.
Interesting.
It is.
So why do you think that is?
I like him because very confident.
No, but why do you think players aren't as competitive anymore?
I don't know. I think guys,
even with the Kobe in his final years, the talk was, well, they didn't want to be teammates with him because he was such a hard ass and a red ass, And whereas you'd want to be in a foxhole with a guy like that, one would think.
Well, right? It's different. So with Kobe, a lot of guys didn't want to be his teammate, maybe because they felt they wasn't going to have a chance to grow. Andrew Bynum kind of said that a couple of years ago. He didn't have a chance to blossom. But, I think in terms of the competition and the trash talk, I don't see enough guys competing. But this summer was actually a good summer. I saw a lot of guys in the gym. A lot of NBA players was in the gym this summer, and I didn't see it for the last 10 years. I didn't see it like it was this summer. Open runs was amazing in this summer. So I think the NBA is going to have a really good season.
Look, last year was was really intense.
Yeah.
And you're seeing all these teams that are loading up to try and battle the super team. But
I think this year is going to be competition.
You think so?
Yeah,
to me,
because
it seems like they might just be all rearranging a deck chair going against the Warriors when it's all said and done.
Well, over the last couple of years, like when I would go to the gym, and I always try to find where the games are at, and I would go to UCLA a lot, and UCLA used to have a lot of runs. But the last 10 years, nobody would come to the gym. But this year, I saw Harden, JaVale McGee, Paul George,
Westbrook,
DeRozan, Westbrook, Matthews, like all these guys was in the gym. Kyrie, and a lot of the stars was playing basketball and not just enjoying their wealth or sitting home getting out of shape, and then you're gonna be injury prone. A lot of guys was in the gym, so I think this year you're gonna see a lot of good ball this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
No tanking? We're not gonna see any tanking?
Well, you're gonna see some tanking. You're always gonna have tanking. Somebody want to try to get the newborn baby that just came out the mother's womb. Somebody.
Yeah, before they leave their senior year in high school to take a gig with Duke, which is what we saw already. We saw that just a couple of months ago.
They're starting to analyze how the babies sucks breast milk. Depends on how they do the breast milk. I like that. I like that baby.
That might be.
I like that baby.
That might be another class that you can take at UCLA.
Wow.
Before I let you go, man, what's the hat you got on your head? The Pandas friend? You got
yes.
This, it looks like Lakers colors.
It is Lakers colors because I love the Lakers.
Okay. What is this?
It's the pandasfriend.com is a brand to inspire people. It's a brand that I kind of co-created with a couple people. And we just want to, raise money for the most part, make money, raise money, give back. Same thing I did when I raffled my ring off. We raffled my championship ring off. We gave the whole $700,000 back to, different mental health institutions. And that's what the brand is about. It's about, giving back. And we're going to keep it going.
Well, I've always wanted to ask you this question. So last one for you. How'd you choose Metta World Peace? Walk me through that process.
Yeah, man. Well, it was weird because my career, like right when I got in the brawl, I was actually getting into boxing at that time. I was going to train with Angelo Dundee. He passed away, and because I wanted to go to fighting when I was 35 years old. But when the brawl happened, I didn't want to do that because I didn't want people to say, "Oh, now Ron Artest is trying to box." So I just gave up the whole boxing thing, and I was going through a lot mentally and it was hard to recover. I was averaging 25 that year, going for MVP, and I just could not recover. I went from 242 to 273. Got to Sacramento the next year, and I just wasn't the same. I was okay, but wasn't the same. And so as I leveled off and balanced out, I thought changing my name was something that'd be pretty cool, and kind of balancing myself out spiritually and everything. So. Metta, that's where it all came from.
Metta World Peace.
Metta's Buddhist, and World Peace is kind of cool.
It is. So on your driver's license, it says World Peace, Metta?
It's Metta, and then the last name is World Space Peace. Yeah, on my passport, license, cards, everything.
Okay. And you went into the DMV and filled it out yourself?
Everywhere, DMV. The only thing I didn't do was AAA.
So it's still
AAA says
if you need a tire change, they say Mr. Artest. We'll
Yeah, okay. I got to go to the AAA office, which is annoying.
Good to see you, man.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Please come back anytime. Please come back anytime. Thepandasfriend.com. Check it out and you learn more about what Metta World Peace is up to. 844-204-RICH. We're going to take your phone calls. We come back as well. Still to come, the sneaky good games for the rest of week number 1, and we'll cast an eye on some of the big games for college football and whether there's an upset in the making. That's all still to come in hour 3 of this Friday show.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
ZipRecruiter.com, everybody. See, I'm sorry. I thought
you was going
okay.
up.
No. So let's just say you started this business, right? You got this business going on, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you got a job that you want to post, I got a spot for you. Metta World Peace. Okay. ZipRecruiter.com.
Okay.
So you post your job there.
Okay.
Okay. And within one click after you post your job.
Okay.
Over 100 job sites gets it. And over 80% of the time, people who go and post their job on ZipRecruiter.com find a qualified candidate in just 24 hours.
That's great.
So you're looking to hire. If you're looking to hire.
Absolutely.
If you're looking to hire.
Absolutely.
Here's what you're going to do. I'm going to write it down for you. Okay. ZipRecruiter.com/dash. You get to use it for free. And then when all the candidates start coming in, because, man, I would love to work for Metta World Peace. I would love to make sure that this hat that he's got on, the pandas friend, want to make you, they want to help you with your brand, help you with your business. I want to work for Metta World Peace. And they all come in. There's this great handy dandy spot on ZipRecruiter.com where you can screen, rate, and manage all the candidates in the dashboard. Easy to use dashboard.
Sense.
Okay, very good. ZipRecruiter.com/dash. You get it for free. ZipRecruiter.com/dash. One more time, you try it for free when you go to ZipRecruiter.com/dash. I'm going to hand that to you. Metta World Peace.
Thank you, ZipRecruiter. Thank you.
There you go.
The Rich Eisen Show. Weekdays at noon Eastern on radio stations across the country and audience.
If you like that video, be sure to download our app. Don't have any memory on your phone? Let's start to delete some of those slow-mo videos you have. And you know which ones I'm talking about.